Hello and welcome everyone. I'm your host Lana, and today we have a special guest with us. Now, she has made history in Sri Lanka as the first Sri Lankan to perform at King Charles's Christmas speech, and her talent and dedication has given her international recognition. Please give a warm welcome to Binu Tennakoon. Hey Binu, so it's been an absolute pleasure to meet you. You want to start by giving a small introduction about yourself?
Hi everyone, I'm Binu Tennakoon. I'm 16 years old and I just did my GCSE exams this year. And I had the opportunity to sing a solo for the first speech that the King gave. It was very exciting. Yeah.
Beautiful. So how did that whole thing come about? What made you, how were you recognized at first?
So in England, I go to a music school called Bexley Music, and there the principal sort of recognised my talent, and she's seen me at concerts before, so she recognised me from there, and then she had a private conversation with me and asked if I could sing a solo for a concert in London, because we didn't know at the time it was for the Palace. So she gave me the song and I learned it. It was a song that I didn't know, and I learned it, and then it just all blossomed from there. So that's how it started.
Oh, beautiful. So how did you first choose music as a passion?
I think so when I was little, I used to go to my older sister's music lessons, and I used to sing more than she sang in her own lesson. So
you were the inquisitive one, the curious one.
So I was exposed to music at a very young age, maybe 2.5 years old, and I started my music career. And that's where it blossomed. I joined the music school, as I said, and I started to take grades. So I'm now grade 6 out of 8. And then also my family have supported me through my musical career. They've always motivated me from such a young age, which I'll always be grateful for.
Brilliant. Now, what was your first reaction when you got that call saying you got the opportunity to perform at King Charles's Christmas speech? It is such a prestigious event.
Yes.
I mean, it is a big deal. And you're representing Sri Lanka as well.
Yes.
So how did that make you feel?
It was such a surreal moment for me. My grandma actually passed away 3 years ago, and the first thought that actually came to me was I knew that she'd be proud.
Yes.
So I hoped that she was watching down on me when I was singing, because I know I don't make just my dream, but I made a lot of my family's and my grandma's dreams come true. It was overwhelming, full of nerves, but a very exciting opportunity. I was very thrilled.
Beautiful. So what advice would you give to young musicians in Sri Lanka who want to chase a dream as big as that?
I'd say the biggest thing is never give up on yourself. Don't compare yourself to other musicians. We all are capable of different things, so you shouldn't compare your talents, because we're all unique, we're all versatile. And I think you should expose your styles of music to the industry, because some styles are very underrated. Like the traditional Sinhalese music is very underrated in the music industry as a whole. So I think you should share your talents and share the happiness through music.
Brilliant. So now obviously, you as you said, you're 16 years old, and you've obviously chosen music as a career by now, right? No,
surprisingly.
So is that going to be like a change?
I'll always have music as a hobby. It's always going to be to the side. I don't think it's going to be a career for me though.
No?
No. So there's loads of people are surprised by that, but I'd like to produce new songs for like Sinhalese movies. That's always been a dream of mine.
So you can sing Sinhalese songs?
Yes. Yeah.
Right, beautiful. Right. So finally, can you share a memorable moment? I mean, during that whole event, was there anything that would have brought you down, and how did you overcome it?
I'd say the obstruction I've had was the death of my grandma, because she was such a big part of my music life. So it was initially a very big shock to us, and I still don't believe it to this day, but she was my biggest motivator, my cheerleader, cheering me on every step that I take. So I think that was the biggest physical and mental struggle that I faced, but I knew that to make her proud I have to continue music, because when she lived, she was such a big part of my music career. She encouraged me, and I honestly don't think I would be here if it wasn't for her and my family. So I think it takes time, because grieving is it's a very sensitive and hard thing, but obviously, as I said, my family and everyone, my support, people who support me, have helped me get through it. And now I'm just wanting to boom through my music journey and make everyone proud.
Yes, that's what matters at the end of the day, right? As long as you are happy with what you're doing, and plus you got your family support, it all matters.
Yes.
Well, Binu, it's been an absolute pleasure and lovely meeting you. I wish you all the best for the future, and whichever path you choose.
Yes.
Good luck.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome.